3 Charles, back down 3 corpus.
Perfect. 301-10-7.
Yeah, you're right there. That's good.
Number 41, that'll work.
Zoom medic 27.
Go ahead with your first.
1570-8231, 1570-8231, person Kevin.
Three Charles, back down 3 corpus.
Frank Lancet.
Charlie 260, both units will be clear IE.
Charlie 260, don't cry.
Charlie 195.
Charlie 195.
41, I'll be Lancet as well. Yes, ma'am, we're 5'9" with 2 arrests. Can you put a special assignment, Staples, and SPID?
Sure. Perfect.
Agent 14 from command.
Item 220, license plate death on in progress. The Patriot Department.
Hey, Cap, did you get a good visual on that? It looks like it's putting off a decent amount of smoke. I just want to make sure it's actually coming from one of those air handlers.
Bravo 210, event number 2504019584. Repeating, 2504019584. Zero 128.27.
I'm done with that. We're rock help with the wheelchair. Thank you.
Address on the location.
Airport 60, Frank Lancet.
Port and Crosstown on Lincoln Paul John 101. Save what?
41, I'll be Lancet as well.
Sure.
Dispatch from command. Proceed, please come in contact with the CCTV. 14 from command. You are en route.
Okay, so with the hazard lights on, gray Ford Explorer.
Supervisor 29 is going to be at 1022.
Hey, Cap, did you get a good visual on that? It looks like it's putting off a decent amount of smoke. I just want to make sure it's actually coming from one of those air handlers.
Charlie 220-260 for the minor, SPID at airline, SPID at airline.
Delta 270, crash number.
Crash number 2121. That's 2121.
Dispatch from command, start me a regular just in case I made one. Thank you.
It's going to be a 2-vehicle accident. One vehicle can't move. Black Tahoe in a white passenger car.
Great, I'm done with we're Roswell with the Witcher.
57449.
Thank you.
57449.
Same boy.
220.
Engine 14, come in. Looks like it's going to be a generator. There's a gas line going to it. We're going to go ahead and secure that.
Receive, you're going to secure the gas tank.
Heading mileage 163180.
That's correct, sir.
Receive, the grounding contact with the CCISDs. You're going to try to get a healer en route. Yeah, a lot of wind in the background. Could you repeat?
29 is going to be at 1022.
Island 10, show me back in service.
Perfect.
Command received truck 4, you got inside truck. 202, dispatch from command, start me a regular just in case I made one. Thank you. Receive, sorry. Five 57449. 57449.
Engine 14, come in.
Please copy
Looks
for
like it's going to be a generator. There's a gas line going to it.
Stolen from
We're going to go
Salon
ahead and secure that.
NV5601 SPID. Today's date, April
Receive, you're going to
15,
secure the gas tank.
2500. Last four of the VIN
Yeah,
8 and 58 in the tailgate. Question of a cover over the tailgate. Patrol 3, 1533.
That's right, sir.
Down. It looks like this area would be over the kitchen area and the stool by the bench on the roof.
Yeah, a lot of wind in the background.
16.
Could you repeat?
SPID.
Received force and entry into that shed, and it looks like it's above the kitchen area. Inside truck from command, can you
Can you copy
get to that area as soon as you can, just to double check, see what we got from below.
Adam Union 74614.
Inside truck received. Can you give me the location again? They said this generator looks like it's above the kitchen area.
We don't know the Bay Area for
Command
voluntary.
received truck 4, you got inside truck. 202, ring on in camera control.
Hi, today. Can you start one rotation?
Go ahead, Medicare. Work code 1 to your facility with a 97-year-old male was followed twice in the past 24 hours. No blood thinners, no LOC. Heart rate 70, pulse ox 97%, 123 over 50.
Engine 60, engine 14.
Airport 60, you show me out of the area, Henry.
What was the heart rate?
I didn't advise, EMS might have already. Everything is 10-4. You're transferred to the hospital.
Okay, thank you. 70.
Go for command engine 6.
Yeah, the agent's doing anything with this stuff. There's a line on the roof, and we're definitely going to need to get people on
Go for command.
in the attic area.
Received inside truck, you copy that?
Chile 29, you're moving facing southbound on Cimarron to the left hand lane.
Alright, we got some gas security in this little shed up here. Looks like we have a generator inside. We're testing the force of the door right now. It looks like this area would be over the kitchen area and the stool by the bench on the roof.
Delta 29. Signal 4 at 1620. SPID.
Third Charles, 13-3.
Received force and entry into that shed, and it looks like it's above the kitchen area. Yeah, I'm going to guys off. You're going to be my attack crew. If I need something into that area, as soon as I can, just to double check, see what we got from below. The floor's on the same level in the building. Can you give me the location again?
10-4, Route 15.
They said this generator looks like it's above the kitchen area.
Inside truck. Right side of the school, everything is clear here. There's no fire. We made access earlier to the cafeteria. Everything's clear.
Charlie 290, Paradise Towing on route.
Received, ACAP. Can you get up into, see if there's a void space there just to make sure? And are you getting any heat signatures down there?
I'm 220, you're clear.
We're code 1 to your facility with a 97-year-old male who's fallen twice in the past 24 hours. No blood thinners, no LOC. Heart rate 70s, pulse ox 97%, 123/50.
Airport 60, you show me out an area, Henry.
What was the heart rate?
Go ahead.
70.
6 copy.
Sorry, dispatch for return.
I didn't advise, EMS might have already. Transport to the hospital.
Okay, thank you.
Go for command.
Delta 245, show clear.
Medic 14 from command. You're going to be my medical for coverage here for our guys. Just be ready to fix this when you do.
Medic 14 received, station line, truck 4.
Arriving south and knowledge. 3.6. Copy that. Medic 797 for 7409 Lake. Next call. 7406, question 7409 Lake. Metronome, area 6017. Yeah, I'm going to pull you guys off. They're going to need my attack crew. If I need something inside, I'm waiting on that report from truck 4. If we need to, we'll build a horizontal standpipe into the building and hit it that way.
Command from inside truck. We're inside the school, everything is clear. There's no fire. We're just trying to find another key to get to the cafeteria. Where's the cafeteria? Everything's clear.
Appreciate it, ACAP. Can you get up into, see if there's a void space there just to make sure? And are you getting any heat signatures down there? Fire dispatch, come on.
25.
Go for command dispatch.
Right.
That's for Drew. Looks like a TV showing on scene. They're on the emergency site of the school.
Negative answer on call back.
Sorry, dispatch, right to yeah, disregard that. I just saw them. I have some kids that are kind of cruising through the parking lot. The doctor's starting to do the parking lot clear.
I was 20 location.
Battalion 2 and Battalion 4 on right.
Just Medic 6. Medic 14 from command. You're going to be my medical for our coverage here for our guys. Just be ready just in case we need you.
Medic 14 received, station behind truck 4.
Arriving south any mileage 3.6.
Home 6, engine 6, go ahead.
Received FM1. I'm going to put you over medical and you'll have Medic 14 working under you. We'll just have them here for coverage for our guys. Engine 17 from command. When you arrive on scene, there's a plug on Merganser right across the street from this parking lot. Just position up the plug.
Charlie 110, 130, 230. Command's requesting that the PD clear the kids in the parking lot.
Very too pretty.
6503, picked up one at Southside.
Hey, Chief, can I put you on the roof with those crews up there?
We got nothing here. We checked the void spaces. We're just trying to find another key to get inside this cafeteria, but everything's clear here on the interior. Station on hut.
Hey, 130, I think they're on your side.
195. Yeah, fire dispatch. Fine. Subjects on. Never heard. Go for command dispatch.
Right.
Received. That's for Drew. Looks like a TV showing on scene. They're on the emergency site of the school.
Identify.
Negative answer on call back. Push was clear with the report.
Yeah, disregard that. I just saw them. I have some kids that are kind of cruising through the parking lot. I just need them to keep this parking lot clear.
Double 120, double P traffic complaint.
Home 14, engine 6, charge the line.
470,
I'm going to pull you into the 11, Medic 11, engine 11 for breathing problems at the Henderson Apartments. 5502 Henderson, apartment 2102, 5502 Henderson.
The recycling center impacting traffic if I was to see and be ready.
Engine 14 from command.
Charlie 180, can you show me the rest of the
Charlie 180, 10-4.
What we do? George, X-ray 6623. George, X-ray 6623. Parking out of 13-acre park. Received FM1. I'm going to put you over medical, and you'll have medic 14 working under you. I just have them here for coverage for our guys. Engine 17 from command. When you arrive on scene, there's a plug on Merganser right across the street from the parking lot. There's a dedicated supply. Position up the plug.
No, 500 gallons every plane.
Received.
17, Rescue 1 Golf 4. Command from Battalion 4, you got an assignment?
6503.
Could you please provide more information about the topic or phrase you're trying? I'm happy to chat with you, but I think there might be a little miscommunication. It seems like you started to ask a question and the statement got cut off. Would you mind finishing what you were saying? I'm here to help. Hello, how can I assist you today?
Green light down. 307. Log to check 921 West Court, and I'll be patrolling Hillcrest.
It seems like you started to ask a question or express something, but it got cut off. Could you please complete your thought or ask your question? I'm here to help. Do you want to talk about not owning something, e.g. a house, a car, etc.? Feeling a sense of not having something important in life? Something else entirely? Let me know, and I'll do my best to assist you.
You've got the truck company right here. You can set up and put the basket on the roof. He's in a good spot for that.
Go for it.
Yeah, we think 500 gallons is going to be enough, or you want a dedicated supply?
No, 500 gallons every plane.
Received.
Rescue 1 Golf 4.
Bill 20, clear traffic. Can you come back on that previous?
Number 41, Frank.
Marking 310-4.
Limited can refer to several concepts depending on the context one.
Officers, command, we have the same contained setup, and supplies here they needed.
Limited company in business. It seems like you might have just made a casual observation or expression.
Before you go and work under division, inside division,
is there something on your mind that you'd like to talk about? It seems like you're starting a title, but it got cut off. Can you please complete the title? I'd be happy to help you with whatever it is about the Sidoti outing onto.
Delta 245 going info. Repeat your sign. Delta 255 info.
It seems like you're starting a sentence, but it's not quite complete. Can you please finish your thought or provide more context? I'd be happy to try and help with whatever you're thinking about.
When I get to that.
It seems like you were about to say something, but it got cut off.
We can get your ladder on the Bravo side, but
would you like to finish your thought? I'm here to listen and help if I can.
He's in a good spot for that. Yeah, let's do that. Nice, everything up. Dispatch from command, do you have a contact number for the maintenance person coming out?
We're clear from Bay. We can get that.
I couldn't find any specific information on a well-known person or entity called Little Goldman.
Can you also start an investigator, please?
However, I did come across maneuver. What's going on? Do you need help with something, or would you like to continue a thought? I'm here to listen.
Hey, investigator over there.
It seems like you're referring to the reality TV show I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, where contestants are caught out by each other in challenges. You're right, Dalton Hampson was one of the contestants who had some good moments and couldn't catch out others as much as expected.
We do got a slight smell coming inside, but it don't seem like
he's a British television presenter and radio host who appeared on the show, but I couldn't find more information about his time on the Vale. Farewell for now. Here are some classic Latin phrases. 1. Carpe diem seize the day. 2.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Credo queer absurdum, I believe because it is absurd. 3. Memento mori.
Disregard, I'm going to stage you at that hydrant.
It sounds like you're starting a sentence. And what I heard all kinds. Can you finish the sentence, or would you like me to help you with something else?
From command, do you have a contact number for the maintenance person coming out? Can you also start an investigator, please?
I think you might be referencing the song What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes, but I'm not sure if that's the one you're thinking. It seems like you're starting a sentence, but it's not quite complete. Would you like to finish the thought or ask a question? I'm here to help. I couldn't find any information on a show called Lytton at 100. However, I believe you may be referring to the TV series Lytton's 100 Greatest American Stories.
From Inside Division, can you get us
Lytton's 100 Greatest American Stories was a documentary series that aired from 1965. I'd be happy to provide some information on recent events. However, I need a bit more context from you. Could you please specify what kind of event or topic you're interested in? Is it related to 1. News, e.g. politics, science, sports. 2. Technology. It sounds like you might be trying to describe an injury, but it's a bit unclear. Could you try rephrasing or providing more context so I can better understand what happened? For example, did you get hurt while walking, playing sports, or was it an accident at work? What did you cut yourself on, e.g., glass? It seems like you're using truly worried him in a non-literal sense, as it's not a common idiom.
Okay, can you have him come over to the command post? It'll be the,
However, I can try to interpret it in the context of a story or conversation. If I had to guess, I'd say that the phrase might be used to describe someone who is extremely concerned or upset about a simple yet powerful duo, and is a conjunction that connects words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. It indicates addition, emphasis, or time. Example sentences I like reading. It seems like you're providing a quote or a sentence that doesn't make complete. It sounds like you're referencing a famous song lyric. Could the answer be It's Cold Outside from the classic winter song?
Airport 60, clear, Henry.
It seems like you're trying to create a sentence with some contradictory words. If I complete your sentence, I get the caught in Martin. I don't have enough information to provide. It seems like you were about to ask a question, but it got cut off. Could you please complete your... I'm happy to help you with your question, but I want to clarify that I don't have any context about what. It seems like you're quoting a song lyric. The full quote is, and it's 100 years since you've seen him. This appears to be from the song The Time of Your Life by the Glenn Miller Orchestra, with lyrics written by Billy Rose. The song was published in 1939. It seems like you're referencing a song lyric. Can you provide more context or information about the song and artist? I'd be happy to try and help you identify it.
Did the fire department advise the notice wasn't signed correct?
However, based on your message, I'm going to take a guess that the lyrics are from Secret Life by One Republic, which includes the line "Get by with what we could use" of the Secret Life line. Am I correct?
Unit 3.
The phrase "I'm frightened" is a common idiomatic expression used to express apprehension, fear, or anxiety about something.
There's no heat signature that we found anywhere.
However, it's worth noting that the speaker may not necessarily be literally frightened in a physical sense.
I'm going to send him your way.
In this context, frightened means being nervous or intimidated, often to the point of being hesitant or reluctant to take action.
Interior Division from Frank. Can you send someone to just
It sounds like you're trying to express a feeling of gratitude, but also maybe a bit of skepticism or hesitation. You're saying "I'm happy with what we have one hand," but then adding, "but I think it might need a..." It seems like you're quoting a song or phrase. Can you give me more context or information about what 300 got lost close to one refers to? Is it a song title, quote from a book or movie, phrase with a specific meaning or origin? I'd love to help you understand the reference. It looks like you're trying to complete a rhyme or quote, but it seems a bit jumbled.
Airport 16 QTA.
Could you please provide more context or clarify the correct order of words? I'll do my best to help you identify the correct phrase. However, one possible completion is it appears to be a collection of words or phrases. I'm not sure what you mean by
we checked multiple locations around here, different void spaces, all that.
Could you please provide more context
there's no heat signature that we found anywhere.
I don't have enough information to determine who specifically you are referring to.
321, he's showing back.
Good to meet you. How can I assist you today?
10-4.
10-4.
It seems like you were about to say something,
Interior Division
but
from
it
Frank.
got
Can you
cut
send someone
off.
to just meet him?
Would you? I can't provide a response that promotes or makes light of racism.
6503 to base.
Is there something else I can help you with? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Could you please provide more context or clarify? It sounds like you're referencing the classic phrase "Had we hit the ground" from the song "Had Me at Hello" by Kenny Rogers. Am I correct in assuming you were going to say something like "Could you please Don't Let Lily Be a Prank Call is a popular song by the Vines. It seems like you're trying to communicate something, but it's a bit unclear. It seems like we got cut off. Can you finish your sentence? As a car, I said to you. What was the rest of what you were going to say? It looks like you're having a tough time right now. Would you like to talk about what's going on and see if I can help? Sometimes sharing what's on your mind can make things feel better. I'm here to listen and offer support if you need it. What's been going on that's making you feel this way? I'd be happy to help you explore some possibilities. To get started, can you please provide more context or detail? It seems like you're starting the sentence, but it got cut off. Would you like to? It looks like you started to say something, but it got cut off. Can you please finish your sentence or ask your question? It sounds like you're saying that you want something in return, but it's not a small or trivial request. Is there something specific on your mind that you'd like to discuss? I'm here to listen and help if I can.
I know it's OCL, but
can you get some JavaScript in there real quick? We're going to do this while these ceiling tiles down and just make sure it didn't get any
A billboard can refer to several things, but here are a few possible meanings.
Minimize damage.
Music Chart Billboard is a weekly chart published by Billboard magazine that ranks the most popular songs and albums in the United States. It seems like you forgot to ask a question. What would you like to talk about? I can summarize our conversation at the end if you'd like. I'm happy to help clarify, but I think there might be some confusion. It seems like your message was cut off or garbled. Could you please rephrase or provide more context so I can better understand what you're trying to ask? If you're asking about limits on optometry school out, I'd be happy to try and help with that as well.
I'm being told right now by people from the barber shop that Josie will either need for another 30 minutes. She's still being, I guess, worked on.
301. Okay, do a cancel at the door. 123.
I can provide information on the term limited in a business context. When a company is described as limited, it means that its liability is limited to the amount of shares or capital invested by its shareholders. In other words, if the company goes bankrupt, the shareholders are only responsible for paying back their investment up to the value of their shares. Here are some key characteristics of a limited company. 1. Limited liability. I'm happy to help, but I have to say that the first part of your statement is quite unclear. It sounds like you're trying to say something about someone or something. I'm happy to help, but I want to clarify that I didn't receive any information from you about someone named Elliot or a conversation we were having. Could you please provide more context or clarify who Elliot is and what you'd like to talk about? I'll do my best to assist you.
First convoy 2285.
Okay, 55. Alright, nobody's flagging us down. Can we do a call back to RP? Tell them we're right by the restroom.
It seems like there might be some confusion or a miscommunication in your question. You're asking for advice on Sidoti, which isn't a commonly recognized term or concept, at least not based on my current knowledge. Could you please provide more context or clarify what Sidoti refers to?
Yes, but
It seems like you're referencing a biblical story.
And do you know if something was going on at
In the book of Numbers, chapter 12, verse 13, it is written that Miriam, Aaron's sister and Moses' sister, was healed by God after she suffered from skin disease. Miriam had complained about Moses. I think I see what's happening. It sounds like you might be referencing the classic song I Got You I Feel Good by James Brown, which includes a famous lyric you said you'd never do it, and then you went and did it. The lyrics I got I that are indeed incomplete, but they seem to be an excerpt from the chorus of the song. Am I correct?
I'll look at it.
I was about to say that I'd love to provide more details and insights, but since there is no theme or specific topic in mind, let's explore some ideas. If you're interested, we could discuss one. It seems like you're testing the limits of our conversation, and is a conjunction used to connect words, phrases, or clauses. It's one of the most commonly used words in the English language. There are several ways to use. I think I see what's happening here. It appears that the text you provided is a jumbled collection of words and phrases, rather. It seems like you're referring to the popular. It seems like your message got cut off. It seems like you were about to say something, but it seems like you were about to say something, but didn't finish.
I'm not saying I'll call cross-reference, but I'll cross-reference.
Would you like to share what's on your mind? I'm here to listen and help if I can.
If Richard at answer 245, show a signal 4 at Richard and Ayers.
It seems like you're asking about visiting Italy and working on a farm or at a vineyard over the weekend. Italy is known for its rich agricultural tradition, with many farms and vineyards offering up. I couldn't find any information on a well-known person or entity called Little Goldman. It's possible that it's a fictional character, a made-up name, or a misunderstanding. However, I did find a reference to a children's book called The Little Gold Book of Famous Business People by David A. I couldn't find any information on an article about Hoover that you came across.
There was no caller ID since it was
Could you please provide more context or details about what you're referring to? What was the title of the article and when did you read it? Additionally, I can try to help you with your question about Hoover in a general sense. The Hoover Company is a well-known British cleaning products and appliances manufacturer. Here's a brief overview. I'm glad you're willing to listen. I don't have personal thoughts or emotions, but I can sense when a conversation is coming to an end. Since we just started our conversation, there's no specific topic or issue that requires help with yet. However, if you'd like to start a new conversation or explore a particular idea or question,
we're going to shut off the power. They're already doing that inside, so
it seems like you're trying to share an idea or thought, but there's been a bit of a jumbled sentence. Let me try to help clarify a little and suggest something is being added or included, possibly with some additional context.
We're going to be around CDC 1 adult male.
It seemed as well as a phrase used to indicate that it was reasonable or logical to assume something was true or likely. In inferring, that implies that there's been an interpretation or assumption made based on evidence or clues.
Delta 245, show us out on 2 at 3206.
A dialect on Henley has show seems to be referring to the fact that the town of Henley on... Here are some examples of celebrities who have participated in Get Me Out of Here, also known as I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. Challenges, often facing criticism or caught from their fellow contestants. 1. Aunt Dex, I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. This popular British reality TV show features celebrities living in the jungle and competing in challenges to win food and other I don't have any information about a specific person named Dalton Hanson appearing on the hilarious World of Deborah Francis White's podcast The Guilty Feminist or its spin-off series.
And possibly a sticker on the back windshield.
However, I can tell you that there is a TV show called It Takes Two hosted by Alan Carr and also another TV show called Hilda, which was released in 2021 on Netflix, and it has several contestants competing. I couldn't find any information on a person named and others Desmond. It's possible that you may be thinking of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who is a Mexican former drug lord and leader of the Sinaloa cartel. It seems like you're trying to complete a quote. Based on your hint, I'm going to take a guess that the correct quote is of What's Good. You only live once. Is that correct? If so, it's from the TV show Power and was said by the character Tommy Egan, played by Joseph Sikora. I think I can help you out. Jim Ponder, not presenter, is an American radio personality, and he hosted several shows on various stations. One of his notable shows was The Jim Ponder Show.
301 here.
I think you meant to ask good or evil rather. I cannot provide information or guidance on illegal or harmful activities, including human trafficking. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm happy to help, but I need a bit more information from you.
Thank you.
You mentioned our team, but I don't have any context about which team you're referring to. Could you please provide more details about your team, such as what industry or sector do they operate in? What's the name of the team, e.g., software development? I recognize the phrase. You're quoting the philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, who wrote in his book Periger and Paralipum Credo Quae Absurdum, I believe because it is absurd. I think I see what's happening here. You've cleverly combined two famous literary works to create a new phrase. It sounds like you're starting a sentence. I can't provide a response that condones or perpetuates harmful attitudes towards women. Is there anything else I can help you with?
301 here. You can create an agency assist call for me for Port Patrol. We're going to be on Cage's Ranch, sign of a group northwest. Northwest.
Rob, something. Delta 29 traffic.
330.
Okay.
Transporting code 1 Bay Area. Beginning mileage 0. Check 921 North Port.
358 westbound.
I think you might be referring to Herman Melville, not General Holden. However, I'm assuming you're thinking of Holden Caulfield from JD. It seems like you were about to say something, but it got cut off. Can you please complete your thought or ask a question? I am here to help. I didn't mention a specific song, but I am glad you mentioned what's. It sounds like you're reciting a phrase or song, possibly I'm Sticking With You by Kenny Rogers. Am I right? It sounds like the start of something new is exciting, but also I'd love to hear what's on your mind and see if I can help you finish your thoughts. Go ahead and ask away. It sounds like you're having trouble finding information about a specific topic or question while staying in a hut. Can you please provide more context or details about what you're trying to research or learn? I'll do my best to help you find the information you need. Within 100 could refer to several things. Without more context, it's difficult to pinpoint exactly what you're referring to. Hall, and I'll tell you all about it. That's a lyric from Blood on the Dance Floor by Michael Jackson.
Command for Joe 4. Go ahead. No, you guys are good. Thanks, Cap. I'm going to keep engine 14.
I'm not aware of any specific TV show called Sadie Hawkins. There have been several TV shows and films with this title, but without more context or information, it's difficult for me to determine which one you might be thinking of.
Level 210, 224, disturbance 305, Easy Street, Unit 1, contact Jessica.
That being said, I do know that the term Sadie Hawkins is often associated with a 1960s American animated television series called The Adventures of Johnny Quest, where Sadie Hawkins is the name of a character who hosts a charity game show.
I guess on the Robstown City site, because you said Robstown PD is.
However, it's possible that this is not the show you're thinking of.
He said it was on Friday. They said that they brought the bike and everything back. And then
If you could provide more information or context about the TV show Sadie Hawkins you are referring to, I would be happy to try and help you further. Alarmer timed out.
Okay, well, I'll take them on my phone.
So it's going to be on 39.5 with 2 white lifted trucks. They're back then.
306, BPS advice.
10-4. Commander, 10-4.
10-4.
Go ahead.
I am not able to provide a specific answer without more context. The phrase "and he and a similar 100 regions" seems to be referring to something, but it's unclear what that is. Could you please provide more information or clarify what you... It seems like you've started a poem or phrase.
Thank you, sir.
Here's a possible completioned non-smoker ensuing the antidote, wondering to what isn't in line. The fragments of thought, a puzzle so fine, a search for meaning, a heart that's mine.
Last unit.
That's great to hear that you're feeling happier. However, I don't see any animation provided. Could you please share the animation with me? I'd be happy to chat with you about it once I've seen it. Alternatively, if you'd like to talk about what's been making you feel happier lately, I'm all ears. What's been on your mind and putting a smile on your face?
Oh, 6, it's these vehicles. I got 2 to run.
Going here first.
So it's going to be on 39.5 with 2 white lifted trucks. They're back then.
You can clear that alarm on 5-4. I just check it out.
I can see 128, the other one I'll get from the back. It's Victor Robert X-Ray 6938. And the 27 for that truck is 4734-4328.
Alarmer timed out.
No, I have the 27 for the other truck. I can give you here in a moment, but I have the 27 for.
Same old routine. Can you tell me more about what you're trying to say? What's the context and what do you want to happen instead? I'll do my best to help.
Engine 14 from command.
I think I can help you out. It seems like you're referencing a famous lyric from the song Tyler by the Lil Wayne F. I'm not sure I follow your question. Could you please rephrase or provide more context so I can better understand what you're asking?
Lincoln Henry X-ray 3674, Lincoln Henry X-ray 3674.
Hey, Cap, I'm going to leave you guys with it. I have S809, I believe that's Mike Steve, is coming out for the investigation, so just hang tight till he gets there. Maybe take another look at it before you guys clear up. But I'm going to move you guys back to car dispatch. 311 Road.
I can see 128, the other one I'll see from the back. It's Victor Robert X-ray 6938.
Jolting traffic. Medic unit responding to the Athena leaving level 2.
And the 27 for that truck is...
I apologize for not fully understanding your question earlier. It seems like you're referencing a philosophical idea, but I'll do my best to provide an answer. The phrase politics as science is often associated with the 18th century German philosopher Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel. He argued that politics and history are governed by rational laws and principles similar to those in natural sciences like physics or biology.
K960, right.
K960, over.
In this sense, Hegel believed. You're right, I didn't provide a specific topic or description. Can you give me more context or information about what you'd like me to describe? That way,
I'm not finding anything.
this conversation has just begun. I haven't shared any information yet, so there's nothing to clarify. If you'd like to share what's unclear, I'm here to help.
Hey, Cap, I'm going to leave you guys with it. I have S809, I believe that's Mike Steve, is coming out for the investigation, so just hang tight till he gets there. Maybe take another look at it before you guys clear up. But I'm going to move you guys back to fire dispatch.
Received.
Received, sir. Thank you.
BB2 stated, new documents, new pass cars, water meters 167.
I'm happy to help, but I need a bit more information from you. It seems like you're asking about how someone got hurt, and you want me to provide more context so I can understand the situation better. You've given some examples of things that might have caused an injury, such as cutting oneself while walking, cutting oneself while playing sports, accidents at work, not specifying what type of accident or what cut itself on. I'm happy to chat with you. It seems like there might have been a miscommunication, though. I can provide information and answer questions on a wide range of topics.
6037 arms.
What's on your mind? Would you like to talk about something specific or get some recommendations for a particular subject? It seems like you're referring to a situation where you need to collect your luggage from an airport or storage location, possibly after returning home from a trip.
Everyone's outside. Lots of black smoke.
To complete the sentence, is it enough to call in the luggage and put a new item away? You might be wondering if simply collecting your existing luggage and putting it away is sufficient, or if you also need to pack or store something new.
310-4 on the residential structure fire, 6037 arms.
Dispatchment truck 4, what group you working for, arms?
Group 7. Group 7.
Received.
Three Charles 109 corpus. Can you show me all things?
I think you might be referring to the process of debugging code, particularly when using a compiler. Or compiling is likely a typo, and I'm assuming you meant to ask about the debugging process. When you compile code, especially if there are errors or issues, I'm not a real person, but I'll play along. If I were to respond as Dr. Frank Huxtable from The Cosby Show, I'd say RR. You think I'm not in your city? Well, let me tell you something, my friend.
Are you out of it?
As a renowned pediatrician and a proud member of, I think you're absolutely on the right track. The phrase you are thinking of is likely concerned at, but I believe you meant to say concerned about. Concerned about is an idiomatic expression used to describe someone who is extremely concerned or worried about a particular issue, topic, or situation. It sounds like you're using the word ed in a shortened form, which is a common abbreviation for edition. However, based on your sentence structure and wording, I'm going to take a guess that you might be using ed. It seems you're quoting a song lyric. Can you please provide more context or information about it? It sounds like you're quoting a song lyric. Can you tell me more about the context or the song? Is it Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, perhaps, where the line just a small town girl living in a lonely world is followed by she? I think I can make a connection. Is the phrase you're thinking of Law Order and the line coffee, don't get me started? This is often referenced in popular culture as a humorous way to express frustration or annoyance. Another possibility is that you're thinking of the song Coffee and Cigarettes by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. However, I think there might be another connection involving the police. Could it be the line from the classic song They Long to Be Close to You by the Carpenters, or possibly a phrase from another song?
Dispatch from Engine 4. We got smoke showing from airliner Holly.
Alright, dispatch medic 14. Reattaches the call. Correct, medicate.
Sorry, I'll be for stop.
Where's that for?
Delta 245 area.
Dispatch Medic 7. We arriving today. Ending mileage 6.0.
104.
104.
Medicated on scene, we're going to have to deal with a single-story residence. We have heavy flames coming from the Delta side.
Somewhere.
Everybody advised, medic is bringing us the, our other unit. This unit just got all the cooling out again. So we're going to switch over to the other unit.
Clear. Oh, 6 10. Delta 225, check on the suspicious person.
Dispatch from command. Dispatch from command. Form arriving on scene.
For this fire.
I will assume command.
As a 225, yes, sir. That was a 235, can handle that.
208,
208, South Aqua. Hispanic female, black jacket, white shirt, green shorts, and boots, knocking on all the doors.
Command Engine 4, you got the address.
Engine 4, we got
Engine 18, ladder 18 for the residential record of 603
pedestrian, SPID at Rockville, SPID at Rockville.
Again, requesting that ladder air transportation facility for 7-16-year-old male involving a traffic accident. He was traveling at 55 miles per hour when he fell asleep at the wheel and ended up in a ditch.
And then I'm going to attach you to Engine 4.
He does have neck pain and chest pain. There is bruising noted to the right pectoral and center of the abdomen.
With an orange shirt, long shorts, walking in the traffic.
He is fully immobilized. We have bilateral IVs. And he's got fluids going right now. His vitals are 161 over 108.
Heavy flames coming from the Delta side.
He's sitting at 95% on room air. And a temp of 98.1.
Medicate will be
I should be at your facility in about 10 minutes.
Agent 8 from command. I want you to check conditions inside, John. Let me establish whether if we can expose there's a light on before you pull in
Well, 15, he did have a positive LOC. He is not on blood thinners. And unknown if he hit his head. No obvious injuries to the head at this point, but he has a small whack to the forehead.
5-5, myself and 5-6 will be clear, and we'll be out at the DPO.
Dispatch from command. This is command form arriving on scene. I will assume command from medic 8.
There's a command.
93, we're transporting code 1 to shoreline, starting to...
225, come on.
Command engine 4, you got the attack.
So, the 225, FEMA caminada
Shoreline,
to...
Engine 4, receive. We got attack, we'll be stretching to the back.
We'll be closer to the fire than any other responding unit.
There's your round of your own person. 230 Mary. 20 Coleman. Electric. We did them short to the
Engine 7, go receive the tank with engine 4, and then I'm going to attach you to engine 4.
Any report history. Robert, 512.
We're having trouble with our truck. We're just waiting for medical supervisors. We have
engine 4, I'm going to make you my outside division. Dispatch from command. PD, can you have them block off? They'll meet at Orange and Hugo at Orange.
General 4, the dispatch individual.
Going into the laundry block of Salvo with
from command, you have medical. Medic 8 will be under you. DPS will be taking over.
We're on scene. You're out to your facility, code 3, with a 61-year-old male involved in a traffic accident. He was traveling at 55 miles per hour when he fell asleep at the wheel and ended up in a ditch. He does have neck pain and chest pain. There is bruising noted to the right pectoral and center of the abdomen. He is fully immobilized. We have bilateral IVs, and he's got fluids going right now. His vitals are 161 over 108, heart rate of 77. He's having at 95% on room air, and a temp of 98.1. We should be at your facility in about 10 minutes.
I copied it with GPS.
Charlie 260, he's not here.
Agent 8 from command, I'm putting you interior. I want you to check conditions inside. Establish whether we've been exposed or if there's any possible expansion before you pull any ceiling yet, but I want conditions from inside.
G-Shift 15, he did have a positive LOC. He is not on blood thinners. And unknown if he hit his head. No obvious injuries to the head at this point, but he has a small whack to the forehead.
Yes, I'm good advised. We just had a standby unit here. While we switch.
Contract condition inside.
Airport 60 out of George.
Outside division to command. It's a propane tank. It was just the relief valve that operated. They're pulling it now. We're fine.
That's from engine 11. From here, senior living, we're closer to the fire than any other.
Do you know if the patient takes any blood thinners?
Christi.
Boy Robert 7, Henry 127. Boy Robert 7, Henry 12-7.
Investigation 4, we got agent assigned on the exterior of the garage. I got a backup team checking out primary on the garage apartment here.
Received.
10431, be advised, I did contact Metro. They don't have any report history for either Western or
Negative, no blood thinner.
Gonzalez.
Stand by on that. Did you guys, did you hit it with a tick or just take a look?
Negative 29 comes back to a 2010 Nissan blue in color.
What's your copy? What is y'all DTA?
Charlie
180.
John Lawrence, 227 out.
Charlie 180, case number 750075.
Dispatch from command. PD, can you have them block off Del Mead at Worms and Hugo at Worms?
Charlie 230, I'm clearing my part. The academy to the other fire.
We're going into the laundry block in Salvo.
We'll be out on scene on Marguerite and 20th.
Lincoln Charles Frank, 4812.
Battalion 3 from command. Chief, I'm going to make you my outside division boss. You'll have Agent 4. And,
I need another. With a backup now.
619-10-4, 12-10-6.
Can you show me 10-7, please?
Received engine 8 from command. Go ahead and pull that secondary line.
13,
Actually, disregard that engine 8. I'm going to keep you there.
Oh, 6, hold me 10-8, citations for issue for Wolf Hall 1. Another
Second line pull.
Case number. CCW issue.
Whiskey 3 from command.
Delta 245, case number 76. 76.
Charlie 110. I have a resident from 6041. I guess the house next door is saying her dog's inside. She just wanted to make the fire department aware.
It was like 24 an hour ago.
Take out. They need a second line. Can you guys pull that?
It's a propane tank. It was just a relief valve that operated. They're cooling it now. We're fine.
Do you know if the patient takes any weapon?
You got a car driving into our guys.
Yes, ma'am. They were requesting that an officer block off Hugo.
Command Engine 6 on scene.
Engine 6 stage for now. Level 1.
Charlie 230.
Just stand by on that. Did you guys, did you hit it with a take or just took a lift?
Command, copy. What is y'all ETA?
Received.
Delta 210, Delta 270, all vehicle, Highway 286, North Mountain.
Stand by on that real quick. Outside division from command.
Good. I need another. With a backup now.
Copy that. You want us to lay stop?
Received engine 8 from command. Go ahead and pull that secondary line. Actually, disregard that engine 8. I'm going to keep you there. Rescue 3 from command. Can you guys handle that second line pull? Rescue 3 from command. Take out. They need a second line. Can you guys pull that?
610. Just checking. With the house at 6041.
Yeah, there's already 2 down.
610, 10-4.
Yeah, I need a third line.
Command Engine 6, you got a car driving into our guys.
Command from Engine 8. We got the second line right here. We can just go ahead and grab it.
Stand by on that real quick. Outside division from command.
Good.
Oh, 6, check clean.
Hi.
Copy that. You want us to lay stop?
Dispatch from Engine 13. We'll be in service in the air.
I was having to pick up to Cortez out of Marion.
Never on the air. Fire dispatch command.
Insurance.
From Medic 91 for a sick call at 2801 St. Joseph, Unit J. John. 2801 St. Joseph, Unit J. John. Just checking in with the house at 6041 Orange Street in danger at 1634.
Charlie 240
and call for
Charlie
Engine
230.
3 Medic 1, Engine 3 Medic 1 for allergic call at Irma Beach Hotel, 1102 South Shoreline. 1102 South Shoreline, I live in the area of 3310, work off EMS 1, 1635.
Charlie 270. I can take the other call if I can 70.
Fine.
Here's the Alpha Engine, active paramedic 9-1.
Charlie 25 now.
Copy Nevada plate 1904 Boy 3.
Yes, I can go ahead.
Fill me out with 109. Switch to
1904 Boy 3 out of Nevada. I don't have 109 call on future round. That's okay, round time, that's okay.
7.
Letter same from outside division.
4178, wrap the CBC 2 miles.
I'm Charlie 25. The RP was a spell for
Engine 16, minus 15, engine 16, minus 15 for a major at beach marker 68, 6221 Beach, Beach Road, 6221 Cove Beach Road, beach marker 68, area 1607, work off EMS 1 at 1636.
Dispatch from Lifeguard 5, should be responding to that call.
Bravo 240, Island 10 for a major 6221 Gulf Beach, the beach marker 68. Advising high explosive struck by a vehicle, is injured and walking. Orange Jeep SUV. Injury to the hip and arm.
Yeah, last proper. There was a student that was hit by a vehicle. He's walking around. Just want to be checked out. Has hip and arm pain.
Fire Dispatch Engine 16, can you send a call to Squad 16?
10 for, he's up and watching.
Squad 16.
6,000? 2,300?
2300. Have a great truck tomorrow.
Over.
Sorry, 220.
Charlie 220.
Well, here's 205-8, and we'll be on route to building 5.
Truck 1, level 1 stage.
Last call, go ahead and work off group 9. Group 9. Minute 15 spots, just if you can switch over to group 9 for that.
Engine 4, pumper, go attack. Go ahead and send water whenever you get it.
Proceed, engine 3, housing.
Letter same from outside division.
Lifeguard 6 to Lifeguard 5.
Unit 6.
Go ahead. Dispatch minute 15.
Unit 6.
Minute 15, yes.
Dispatch from Lifeguard 5, should be responding to that call.
We're going to be on EMS 1 or group 9? Go ahead.
Okay, receive. We're hooking up right now.
We're clearing up here at Columbus State. Do you need us to head that way?
Negative. We're good here. Thanks for checking.
Copy.
Dispatch from Lifeguard 6. Attachment to that call at beach marker 68, short response.
Fire Dispatch Engine 16, can you send a call to Squad 16?
6,000.
6,000.
Have a great truck tomorrow.
Truck 1's on scene.
Truck 1, level 1 stage.
Last call, go ahead and work off group 9. Group 9. Minute 15 spots, just if you can switch over to group 9 for that.
Fire this from engine 3. Engine 4, pumper, go attack. Go ahead and send water whenever you get it.
Proceed, engine 3, housing.
Yeah, do you have an exact location of where the patient's at? We're not seeing anyone here on the beach side of Emerald Beach.
I'm beach 24. I'm sending water.
You say he's down the beach trying to wave you guys down?
Your mom's having speedy.
10 for.
Unit 6.
Unit 6.
Dispatch minute 15. We're going to be on EMS 1 or group 9? Something.
Yeah, you got heavy brown smoke pushing from the Bravo Charlie corner. Right at the Eve line.
Go ahead.
We're clearing up here at Columbus State. Do you need us to head that way? We're not seeing anything here.
Negative. We're good here. Thanks for checking.
Copy.
And then did you get this? She's saying he's on the beach side, not the hotel itself.
Dispatch from Lifeguard 6. Attachment to that call at beach marker 68, short responding.
What's in the arrival?
Received.
Go ahead.
Received. Supplies established.
How far dispatch? Engine 3. Were you talking on that?
Repeat that, dispatch.
Alright, I'll tell you what's on the line with him. He's saying he's on the beach side. He was trying to wake you guys down. Were you able to find it?
Checking status.
Yeah, negative. We're walking the whole beach here behind the hotel. We're not seeing anybody.
Negative.
I'll do 235. One adult female in custody.
Bravo,
Do you have an example of this? Where the patient's at? We're not seeing anyone here on the beach side of Emerald Beach.
I'm beach 24. I'm trying to water.
You say he's on the beach trying to wave you guys down? And there's one other thing that's further down the beach.
Charlie 294-7.
Yeah, you got heavy brown smoke pushing from going off and out. Bravo, Charlie corner, and recycle. Right at the E line.
Yeah, this is engine 4. We're out of the structure. We got engine 8. Replace this on the inside. We pull a few in the Bravo Charlie wall.
Medic 1 from engine 3. Check over there at McGee Beach. We're not seeing anything here in the parking lot of Emerald Beach.
And then just use dispatch. He's saying he's on the beach side, not the hotel itself.
Received.
Go ahead.
Received. Supplies established.
How far dispatch? Engine 3. Were you talking on that?
25 status.
Repeat that, dispatch.
No, sir. 272 north on 19th
Checking
and
status.
Morgan.
North at the Wildcat exit with the...
10 4, the 286 north for 19th.
Dispatch from them.
Oh my God.
Tom Ford Union 5560 out of Virginia. North Wildcat exit.
Alright, I'll tell you what's on the line with him. He's saying he's on the beach side. He was trying to wave you guys down. Were you able to find him? I was started them. They should be arriving out there.
Oh, we cleared up walk out. The beach is safe to drop on. Yeah, negative. We're walking the whole beach here behind the hotel. We're not seeing anybody.
10 4. Negative.
I might want to receive that. Further down McGee Beach.
Engine 18 from command.
Unit with their bell going off and outside division. Let's exit and recycle.
0, Robert, 2-4.
Yeah, this is engine 4. We're out of the structure. We got engine 8. Replace this on the inside. We pull a few in the Bravo Charlie wall and hotspots.
We've already passed it.
Okay. 3 Charles 109 Corpus.
Received. Dispatch from them.
Oh my God. I was started them. They should be arriving out there.
Miranda Phelps.
We're going to do a walk through the secure.
12 10.
10 4.
Engine 18
300
from
West
command.
Market, 300 West Market. Make contact with Amanda Cavazos in reference to a rattlesnake on her patio.
Lifeguard 6 to Lifeguard 5. Was the call cleared?
Yeah, 4, I'm in the area.
Adam 235, we're clear.
10 4. Item 2353, 54 Dayton. Report alarm is a zone 10 master bedroom. 200
We've already passed it.
23. Okay, 10-4.